he was in a situation where he was just a little bit outclassed in that last match, and you know, you get games like that where you know the skill of one opponent is just a little bit greater than the other one.
Yeah. It can get quite frustrating though. Knowing that you play the same races, so it just comes down to you and him, not between the races, so there's no excuses there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. That was just you know, both games we saw Elite Legends just macro immensely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, what can you do except try to macro harder, you know?
Paradoxical says, not going to lie, I am intimidated by your points. It's funny. So, in the top left-hand corner of Bel'Shir Vestige, we have 5-year-old.
That's right. In the bottom right, we have our also another champ of Daywalker, ParadoxiCaL. He won on Wednesday night. 5-year-old, I believe, won on Monday night. So two prior champions this week fighting in the round of 8. Sorry that this has to happen in this round, but you know, the tournament is random. So it's going to be a very enjoyable match. We're going to cast it regardless, the best we can.
Yes, sir. ParadoxiCaL just threw down his racks, and 5-year-old did just throw in his gateway. So at this point, this is where the builds differ from what the players can do. 5-year-old is throwing down a gas at a very standard timing.
Yep, he is. ParadoxiCaL. Now, okay, I was trying to explain to you before about how ParadoxiCaL plays, and he likes to creep out onto the map and stuff, but that was against a Zerg. So I'm curious in this match to see how he plays against a Protoss. And if I can call this, well, actually, he's proven me wrong already because he does not have a gas yet. So he's definitely changing his strategy up in this build.
ParadoxiCaL says that he kind of hates this game except the social elements and the feeling of success. I think that that applies to a lot of players these days, actually.
Yeah.
So the cybernetic score of 5-year-old is about halfway completed, and a very late gas from ParadoxiCaL.
This is a weird timing on the gas. I have to
Very
agree.
interesting.
18. That was an 18 gas. He has, and there's a second gas.
Huh.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm so confused.
if you want to go back, you should go back on and look at the VODs for ParadoxiCaL's games. We had no idea what he was doing. Like we were clueless about why he was playing that way. We were. I mean, he 6 production facilities with 20 minutes into the game. This is unheard of, and he won.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, still not throwing down a command center. I was thinking at first maybe he was going to throw down the command center and just go for like tanks or something, or a Banshee or some sort. But I guess he's just throwing down another barracks. He's getting a Marauder. I'm guessing he's going to get stiff. Nope, concussive shells. Wow, I'm just getting surprised over and over again from this build. Oh, and he's building a bunker in the front to fake that he's going for a 1-Rex Expo, and that probe isn't going to see anything with those Marines taking it out as soon as it goes up the ramp.
Uh-oh, we have an LOL from 5-year-old. I did not see what was going on here.
His probe got sniped while it was running up the ramp.
Okay. Anyways, we have a 4-gate. Ladies and gentlemen, a 4-gate from Mr. 5-year-old after the expansion, obviously.
5-year-old could not state it more obviously. You were doing something weird. Indeed he is.
Yeah, okay, it was an 18 gas, and then another Rax with a Marauder, and then a factory now. Okay, sure.
This is very fishy.
And a bunker.
Oh, he's going Marauder Hellion.
What? Oh, he's making a reactor on the barracks, on the factory. Yes, he is. Okay.
I've seen this actually from a few players now. I've seen it from Thorzane as well as Illusion going for that Marauder Hellion play.
Alright, Twilight Council from 5-year-old. This looking more and more like Blink Stalker play from 5-year-old. And he is getting mining at the natural. He is chronoing something. What is he chronoing here? Did not see what he was chronoing. Oh well, not important.
I really like how 5-year-old just threw down 2 sentries at the beginning of the game, and that energy that he's accumulating is going to be extremely essential to holding up any push from. Oh wow, an all-in coming in from ParadoxiCaL, pulling approximately half his SCV.
Oh, okay. Oh,
This
maybe
is actually going to do a ton of damage.
maybe he doesn't like PVT, and that's why he plays like this, because he didn't do this against the Zerg. Here we go.
I actually think this is going to do an extreme amount of damage.
Alright, everyone, we're going to have Marauders and Marines and a lot of SCVs either going to do damage or going to get damaged. So we're going to find out which of these it is. He's going to go around the back doorway and probably catch this this Stalker way off guard here, because Stalker has no idea what's coming, even though he can see him. He's looking that way, but anyways, here we go. Hellions, SCVs, Marauders, Marines, and he's going to try to get the SCVs in front. Yes, keep them in front to keep the fire off the Marauders. Ooh, nice.
Just kicked in. Oh man, this is going to be extreme damage right here.
Ooh, nice force field. Look at those force fields.
Amazing force fields. But I don't even think it matters. Even though 5-year-old does have a lot of gateways that he can run off of, I just feel like this Marauder force is just going to tear up the Protoss army.
Man, look at the hit points on the Nexus. He almost got it. He's going to be able to get it right now. And it goes down.
And those Hellions are proving to be extremely useful, taking out those probes extremely quickly.
Wow.
He does have an Archon. that Archon is getting pushed off. That Archon is getting pushed around.
Yeah. He did.
The whole base. That was hilarious.
He did. Alright, so the Archon is out. We have 2 Stalkers. We have a bunch of probes that can get in front of this Archon if they can. Yes, they do. They're trying to get in front of there. Terran is kiting the probes.
Taking out those pylons to try to unpower those gateways. But I feel like ParadoxiCaL definitely needs to get out of that base as soon as possible. That Archon's just going to destroy those Marauders.
He's still going to try and kite. This Archon is getting down on health. Oh, and it goes down!
Oh, he got it.
Oh.
But I feel like 5-year-old did hold us off relatively well. Those Hellions are going to take out those Zealots eventually, but with charge, I don't even feel like Hellions counter Zealots at this point.
Oh, I don't think ParadoxiCaL can come back now. He wasted too many SCVs in that attack. He's going to be way behind in workers. 19 to 11 workers killed, 19 for ParadoxiCaL. So he did kill more probes than 5-year-old killed SCVs, but look at the worker count now, 27 to 18 in favor of 5-year-old.
I think what ParadoxiCaL definitely needs to do is take off all the guys he has on gas, because he's floating 800 gas at this point, and all he needs is minerals, so I feel like he definitely needs to pull those guys off gas as soon as possible, but he did a terrible amount of damage. An extreme amount of damage. Just look at the units lost. He's almost 1,000 ahead of 5-year-old.
Yep, 36. Well, the actual units killed is not that different. It's 36 to 33 in actual units, and 5-year-old says, oh.
Just finally realized there was no expansion.
There was no expansion for the Terran. The Terran was all in. So yeah, you could have sat back, and probably put another Nexus and been okay.
5-year-old's gonna poke up the ramp, but he's gonna see a bunch of Hellions and a bunch of Marauders. And at this point, ParadoxiCaL's just gonna transition into those Marauder medevacs. But I still think that 5-year-old is in the advantage, especially with 3 DTs about to head into his base with no engineering base.
That's right. Okay, so over here is the forward pylon, and now the DTs are here with the army, and one's going to go right into the base with no detection whatsoever and just start hacking away with their cleavers.
And ParadoxiCaL just spent all his orbital command energy on Emil, so those SCVs are all going to die.
Oh my goodness, he picks up an army into his medevacs, which is kind of smart, I guess, against the DTs. Gonna try to lower them.
I feel like he just needs to pick up and just go to the base and just try to win and just lift off. And
oh, let's look at the workers killed. 25 workers killed now for 5-year-old. These DTs are in the main base of the Terran, and Terran can't do anything about it. It's just a sick feeling when you play Terran to have DTs in your base.
Yeah. ParadoxiCaL says good call. Didn't expect DTs in there. So that is it.